Welcome to your weekday cup of the Word. Today we're in Hebrews chapter 9 and we're going to look at the temple. The temple was a unique building and it was a center of Jewish worship. And every Jew understood that the outer section of the temple, the outer room of the temple, was somewhere that the priests went continually. But there was an inner part called the Holy of Holies, an inner room where the Ark of the Covenant was, that had a veil that separated it from the outer areas. And the high priest was the only one who could go in there. And he could only go in there once a year. And he could only go in there after he'd made a lot of sacrifices. Sacrifices for his own sin and sacrifices for the sins of the people. And he could go in there and meet with God once a year for forgiveness of sin. Now, when Jesus died on the cross, that veil that separated the outer from the inner was torn from top to bottom. And Hebrews here points out that that's a big deal, because what Jesus did is when he entered the Holy of Holies, he didn't enter a physical one. He went straight to God. And he didn't go with the blood of calves and goats to secure his entry. He brought himself in there with his own blood, the purest blood ever. And so Jesus didn't just enter the physical Holy of Holies. He entered the spiritual Holy of Holies. And he entered with better gifts. And so he's a better high priest with a better sacrifice that has made it so there is no longer a separation between man and God. Jesus has torn that down so that any man can approach God through the blood of the Son. And so this chapter here focuses around that temple and how every Jew knew the significance of it, and how Jesus, better than the temple as well. Greater high priest, greater temple, greater sacrifice. In every way, Jesus is superior. That's your Daily Cup, and we'll see you tomorrow.